Oh, Jesus. And I'll try not to spin the camera around while I'm doing that. We've already started examining these buildings, haven't we? Hold on. Right, I'm going to have to kill a couple of these assholes, I do think. I'm so casual. When he's about to shoot at me, I'm already just looking in the inventory doors, spaces. Oh, yeah. Get out of here. There we go. Right, you don't need that. You don't need that. There's more robots coming in because I hear them. That looks like the back of a warp and tap. That's another warp and tap. Oh, hold it. Hold it, hold it. There's little arm animations there. Where do you fucking want you bitches? Oh, there's probably a lot of you through there, isn't there? Alright, 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 then. I'll just ignore that for the moment. Don't know why I'm doing that voice. Exotic spices. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Sherry. Right, what was I freaking talking about a moment ago before I started doing all kinds of stupid voices? I was talking about Marks and Spencer's, wasn't I? Apparently about me potentially just going over there. I mean, the thing is, I'm recording this actually on a Friday, for anyone interested, so, truth be told, Saturday morning tomorrow, I could just bomb out, couldn't I? Take my car up to the nearest shopping park where there's a M&S. Just go and troll around for a bit, you know? Just see if they've got any good stuff. Because, you know, Marks and Spencer's is good for all kinds of stuff, you know. Snacks, nice meals, all the bits and bobs in the world that you could ever want. The only problem is that, because it's usually kind of expensive, it's just, you got to really watch out, keep an eye on your spending and all that. Because you don't want to be spending too much money. But the thing is, you know, you're thinking of just, good sort of M&S products. You know, obviously there's like the juices and things that I mentioned a moment ago that you can sometimes get, like during summer, for instance. Like your raspberry lemonades and whatever else have you. But also, the thing is, this is a bit of a guilty pleasure, because, you know, someone is hammering again outside. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine and all that, but, you know, I always do enjoy chocolate, ladies and gentlemen. And M&S, their range of, you know, confectionery, things like that they do, it's so very easy to tempt yourself into just frigging splurging out. You get like the packets of chocolate honeycomb and things like that. Oh, yes. Tasty, ladies and gentlemen. Very tasty. So you got to kind of watch out for that, because that's not, you know, good, because you end up frigging buying lots of stuff. But also, there's plenty of other stuff as well, in terms of, oh god, actually my vitality is getting a bit low, I just realised. Let me eat the special ham. There we go. Down that hatch right away. Where was the wobble and tap that I was actually filling up? It was back over here, wasn't it? But yeah, like the chocolate honeycomb, that's always a favourite of mine from M&S. Yeah, get the opportunity to buy that, that's always nice. They always also have like these chocolate mini whips, as they call them, that they make, where it's basically like a chocolate shell around a creamy interior, and it is absolutely freaking delicious. Right, that's another point. There we go. 7. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. I should be making a note of how many friggin' Warple and Tats I've got so far, so hang on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the 4th one. So currently we're on 3 full ones. 3.5 technically is where we're at. So we just need to fill up this door over here. And then we have our friggin' 4th branch. Our 4th branch of Warple and Tat open for business, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, like, so the little mini whips that M&S does, they're always pretty nice. What else? Sweets-wise, so I've mentioned the chocolate honeycomb. Oh, you know what they also do? Like big chocolate buttons, but usually with like orange flavour, stuff like that. Oh, absolutely flippin' delicious. That's another sort of guilty favourite of mine from M&S. But you know, that's chocolate very much. You know, that's not the only thing. I always remember though when I was living in sort of North Swindon, because there was an M&S not too far from where I was living, and I would always go and do my grocery shop at Lidl, because you know it's cheap and all that. But then I would always make the mistake of visiting M&S afterwards just to see if there's anything good in there in the food hall. And my god, I always ended up buying stuff. And you know, since I moved to a different location, it's been better for my wallet, to put it that way. Definitely been better for my wallet. It's not that I was sort of splurging out too much, but I would always go in there and I always just be tempted to pick up a few odds and ends, particularly snacks and things like that, which is, you know, alright. You know, if you can afford it, then that's fine, but you don't want to be doing that regularly, because otherwise, before you know it, you look at your bank statement, however many friggin' months down the line, you look over how much you've spent at M&S and you realise, holy shit, in total that's added up to flipping loads of cash spent on bloody M&S chocolate honeycomb or whatever. Bloody hell. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, basically the thing to take from this video is that old General Red here, he has one hell of a sweet tooth, particularly for chocolate related things. That's his sweet tooth, can't get enough of it, and he has to be very self-disciplined at times. Why am I talking about myself in the third person? I don't even know. Alright, get that there, get that there, get that there, get that there. I have more than enough here, I do think, for... Yes, right, backtrack. Let's head back towards Warple and Tat, if I can remember where it was. Fill up that there back entrance. Was it this one over here? No, I don't think it was it? It was back out this way somewhere. Shoot. No, it wasn't that one. Ooh, more rounds for my revolver, thank you very much, I'll take. And I'll just discard that bad boy there. Right, I'm just thinking actually, put that... Oh wait, that is a Warple and Tat, what am I doing? Keep that there. Shit, where the fudge? Oh, it was back this way, wasn't it? Yep, sorry, I'm just accidentally knocking the lean controls instead of W. Now we go back over this way. Fill up another back door, and then we've got our fourth branch of Red Mega Stores complete and ready to open for business. Lovely, here we go. Right, Sherry, that goes in there, and that one there. Good, right, tally that up there. That is 8 points, 4 stores in total, now filled up. Great, great stuff. Right, now I just need to find another Warple and Tat. Was there one over here? Yeah, there was one over here. In fact, there might have been one or two over here. Let's go and start filling up, folks. See what the deal is. Right, back to what I was saying about M&S and all that. The thing is, you know, it's not obviously just snacks, chocolate and stuff like that I would always buy. There would be other stuff as well. Thing is, one time when Phil came down to visit, and we decided to go sort of have a look around my kind of nearest M&S, you know, this was freaking months and months and months ago, to be honest, but the thing is, at the time, we looked in their sort of ready-made sandwiches to go section as well, and they had some good stuff in there too, and they had frigging mac and cheese toasties, which was a real interesting one. I remember buying one of those, and actually it was really tasty. That's another point, 9 points, so we're now at 4.5, there we go, yeah. Good stuff, but I'm guessing their sort of mac and cheese toasties they used to do were only like a... Oh, can't actually even get to the back door on that one because it's blocked off. Alright, well that's staying at 4.5, that one. What about this Warple and Tat around here? I'll take the matchbook in case we can use it for... Shit! I just ate that fucking thing without meaning to. That's not what I wanted to do. Didn't want to eat a rat. The heck. Can always eat a pie if need be. No, what was I saying? Yeah, mac and cheese toasty. That's must have been limited edition because every time I've been back to that M&S since then, they've never restocked it. So either it was limited edition or maybe it just didn't sell very well. I don't know. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't rightly be knowing what the answer is to that. Who knows? If there's some M&S staff members in the comments, maybe they know. If you work in the food hall, if you're a manager, someone responsible for stocking the food, give me an answer down below, ladies and gentlemen. You have 24 hours to respond, or otherwise I'm going to track you down. I'm going to hand you a very displeased letter. That's all I'm going to do. And you definitely don't want a displeased letter from General Red Strategist, because it will be most displeased. And you'll feel very, how should I say, you'll feel very ashamed of yourself, and you might not be able to live with that shame, ladies and gentlemen. It might be so shameful that you decide that, you know what, you can't face the current world as you know it anymore, and you might just have to go on out and start a new life somewhere. Maybe you'll go to Iceland, the country that is, not the superstore, and start a new life as a goat herd, away from civilization, where you're away from people making fun of you for your terrible inability to give me an answer in that one YouTube video that probably will only get about 10 views or whatever. Oh, you don't want that, ladies and gents. There's a stigma associated with that. Right. My goodness. Discard schools, discard... No. Discard rat. Did I just... No, I discarded it. That's fine. I thought I'd ate it for a second then. Alright, put that there. Teapot. And boots in here. So now we're on 10 points. And 5 stores in total. Or 5 doorways, I should say, in total that we've filled up. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I just really put an emphasis on that P sound just then. Real plosive. That's what you call P sounds, ladies and gentlemen, in linguistics. P and B sounds, plosives. Friggin' hell, that's a random digression. That takes me back to my first year of university, many, many years ago. This was before I was majoring in politics, when I was technically still majoring in English language. And they taught us all about the different sort of phonetic terms for sounds that the human vocal cords produce, like plosives and sibilants and fricatives and things like that, ladies and gentlemen. Because you know, I mean, this is very niche knowledge, I'll be honest with you. These are things that you don't really need to know in life unless you're going to do a degree in English language or linguistics or whatever. But you know, I'm sure you can guess from actually some of those names what they actually refer to and all that. Fricatives, I believe, were sort of F sounds. Then you had like bilabials, but I actually don't remember what bilabials were. If anyone in the comments can actually tell me what was a bilabial, what sound was that referring to? You won't get a prize. You'll just get me commenting back saying thanks, that's all. And I'll be prize enough for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not grateful with that, then you're an ungrateful sod. And I think you should probably take a long, hard look at yourself in the mirror and potentially think about whether you need to run away to Iceland and get a job as a goat herd. You know, run away from mainstream civilization. Fucking hell, I just wasted a load of bullets there. Right. Boots. Thank you. Do you robots have anything in terms of shotgun ammo, anything like that? Got so many boots. Got so much revolver ammo as well, which is pretty good. Right, what do you got? It's got a shotgun, mints, boots. Thank you. Boots, shotgun shells. Lovely, 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 lovely. Right, I've actually kind of forgotten whereabouts I am, where that last Warblon tap was that I was clearing out. But that's fine. I mean, we can always just fill up other doorways if need be, just to get other points. We don't need to concentrate on completely maxing out an individual building for the moment. That's fine, that's fine. Right, put that there. Add this Warblon tap here, you know. Got plenty of stuff. Do we want an axe? Sure. We can axe a few questions if need be. Dispose of weed killer. Get rid of the rats. Get rid of rats or rats. Get rid of the bones. Mothballs. Eat. Cat food. Thank you. Don't need matchbook. Right. Tea. Right. Now it's just the slow and tedious process of moving tons of... actually, I can just double right click on them and actually move... Oh my god. I've just discovered something amazing. Was this always a thing in Sir? It must have been, and I've just never realised if you double right click on an object, you can just quickly move it into a different inventory space. Oh my lord, my whole life has been a lie. How did I never discover that? And you can do it that real other way as well. My goodness. How have I only just frigging discovered this? What's wrong with... Oh, I just used that. That's fine. Takes my frigging Vitals vitality right up. Get rid of that. We can... No, keep it actually. No. Well, don't eat the cat food just yet. Sorry, you... I'm not even talking properly. I'm just going... Yeah, like that. Come on, Red. Actually enunciate clearly. Good lord. Right. Clear some buildings out. Over here, like this. Oh, we already cleared these ones. It looks like we've already cleared some of these ones. Got a triangle, haven't we? That's what we done. That's what we done, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let me loop back around to that one that I was filling up a moment ago. Is it this one over here? I should remember. Yes, it was. You can tell which one I've been filling up because of the unnatural array of items. Alright, that's another point. 5.5. There we go. Sorry, we're at 11 points. 5.5 doorways filled up. That's what I mean to say, for anyone who's confused. Discard, discard, move, discard, discard. Put that there. Share it. Pipes and tobacco. Boot. Cat food will eat one of those straight off the bat. Mothballs. In they go. Alright, what else? Just need to find more objects. I've actually been to this farm over here. Let's see if there's anything over here. As I gulp down more and more of my drink. Okay, so we've got 23 minutes and about 15 seconds remaining. Alright, which robots are over here? Being a bunch of bitches. I'll take the shotgun. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. That's what we want to see. Who the fuck is hanging around there? Oh, it's you two. That's who it is. Let's go investigate these buildings over here. Like so. Ladies and gentlemen. Also, actually, you know, reflecting on this, I'm actually glad that I made part of the rules in this. Filling up both the back door and the front door gives you a separate point each. Because I feel like if I'd just done it as the front door, or if I'd done it as 1 point for the entirety of the shop's inventory space, rather than a point for each door, I feel like we wouldn't have racked up quite the score that we now have. 11 points and all that. Alright, there we go. Wait, this is a Warple and Tat, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. You can always tell a Warple and Tat because it's got kind of that archway over the door. And there was me saying earlier in the challenge how I could recognise a building just by its silhouette, and then for a moment I was actually unsure just then. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ashamed of my inability to recognise the silhouette properly there. If it's all, you know, if it's not too much trouble though, I don't want to run away and become a Icelandic ghost herd. Sorry, I meant a goat herd, not a ghost herd. Now that would be a very different kind of job, wouldn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Can you imagine trying to herd ghosts around? Why would you even want to do that? Why would you even want to herd ghosts around? What good would that be? What would you actually be earning from them? I mean, at least with goats you can get goat's milk or goat's wool, or you can have them slaughtered for the meat. What would you be doing with ghosts? What would you be getting out of them? Ectoplasm? Ectoplasm farming? I don't know. I have no idea, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea half the things I say sometimes. Alright, transfer some stuff across here. Good. Alright, boots. Right click, like that. Yeah, there we go. That is 12 points, and that is 6 doorways friggin' filled up, which means the equivalent of basically 3 shops, right? Yeah, sort of. Or roughly, there or thereabouts. I'm counting that as 3 shops filled, because, you know, 6 friggin' doorways in total, 2 doorways per building. Oh god, my voice just broke. Yeah, it's a late afternoon as I'm going to record this, ladies and gentlemen. Work's done for the day. I've been having meetings with students, things like that, so I've been talking a lot, so naturally my voice is going to be a bit croaky. You know, that's the excuse I'm going with. It's definitely not that I've hit puberty for about the umpteenth time in my life. Whew. Alright. Drinking more of my drink. Right, so as we come towards the, well, 20 minutes remaining mark in this here video, let me just hide behind this tree so I can take out these robots as they come past. Actually, maybe they might work. No. No, don't you do that. Should I revolver them or should I shotgun them? Probably should shotgun them. Actually, there's robots in the far distance behind them. Maybe we don't want to attract too much heat, ladies and gents. Maybe we want to be a little careful. Alright, moving on then, folks. I hope you guys are obviously doing well out there. And hope you're actually having a good September so far. I imagine some of you, of course, will have had a break over the summer and will now be back at work, as I am. I imagine some of you out there, if you're a bit younger, you might be back at school after the summer holidays. And let me know how it's going. Also, in the meantime, as always, I should be saying, you know, keep your questions coming for the 600th episode Q&A. I've already had some so far with quite a glorious range of questions, which is good. So special thanks to those of you who've engaged with that so far. But of course, if any of you are, you know, if you're hearing about this for the first time, then you know, something that you might want to be engaged in. Just saying, ladies and gentlemen, something you might find interesting. Ooh, crockery. There we go. Cheese. More cheese, grommet. There we are. Teapot. There we go. Hey, teapot and cheese. Just what Wallace and Gromit ordered. Alright, put that there. Pipe there. Lovely. Yes, hopefully, you know, wherever you are at the moment, the weather's not been too warm. Because I can't imagine that there could be anything more stifling than having to sit in your classroom at school, buttoned up to the nines in school uniform, slowly sweltering your way to an early death of dehydration or whatever else have you. Yes. Right, put that there. There we go. Right, where's the there's a warp on tap actually over here. Did I fill this one up? I don't actually know if I did. Yeah, it reminds me when I was in school. School I went to had a school uniform, and my god, yes, in summer it got sweltering. It did. Sweltering as hell. Back in my day, ladies and gentlemen, when you had to wear your school uniform. And if you didn't, you got caned for it. Because that was definitely a thing that happened when I was in school. No, it wasn't, ladies and gentlemen. I was a child of the 90s, when of course corporal punishment in schools was no longer a thing, alright? 13 points, 6.5 doorways. Are we golden? Hello? Hello? Ghosties, if you're going to try and jump scare me, please get it over. Oh, never mind. Okay. Take a sauna. Oh, great. This surely isn't going to go badly for us now, is it? Alright. Take a sauna. Why the hell not? It's so dark in here. God, what's that sound? Oh, hello over there. I see you. See, I feel like, you know, by now, we would surely have just abandoned this gig. I just thought, fuck it. We're out of here. Okay, did someone drown in the bathtubs at some point?